Is Alan Rickman. This show is a cesspool of nonsense, and no one should waste time on it. Listener discretion is advised.
Jesus, guys, I don't know. Jesus. For one thing, Rudy, I gotta tell you, my horoscope says trouble brewing on the horizon. And for another thing, pal, I mean, for Christ's sake, we're fucking with the President of the United States.
Oh, he fucks with us, doesn't he? Hey, come on, Jeff. You've seen how shitty business is today. Thanks to Fuchs, our name is mud. Hey, look, we had nuns protesting outside when I got here this morning.
Nuns?
Yeah. I had to have Jim turn a fire hose on.
And I knocked them motherfuckers right on their ass, too.
Welcome to the American Moron Entertainment Network.
What the fuck is this?
I did knock him right on their ass, too. Well, happy birthday, Mr. Adler.
Hey, thank you.
It's about time.
It was a good birthday. 56 was fun. Oh, it's still 56.
Well, I don't remember many birthdays. I remember the one when my dad chased me around the mall because he wanted to beat my ass.
Damn you, son of a bitch.
Oh, no, there was no voice. It was just him looking at me and going, I was on the other side of the fountain, and he went, scared the shit out of me. All right, we're done with that. Hey, I have an echo. I'm godlike. All right, so
I got a bone to pick with you.
Me?
Yep.
What did I do?
Well, a certain somebody said he'd be down at Screwballs.
I
showed up and there was no Jim.
Oh, I'm in trouble anyway because I promised Jess I'd bring her moonshine. We went down there twice, and the place was packed.
Mm-hmm.
There was nowhere to move. I'm like, I'm not going in there.
Interesting.
So we just bailed, man. It was just at that point, it was like, what are we going to do? Keep coming down here? It was just too big. They had a private party in the back room. So we were going to sneak in, go in, and the bar's always crowded. So you just, and you can't get tables in the main room ever unless you book them.
Book them, Dano.
So I was going to sneak into where the ladies' room is, that area, and sit on one of the pub tables there because it's quieter back there. You can tell people know the men's room's over there. Hello, Patrick.
Oh, Patrick.
Hello.
Poppin'.
Hello. So I tried to go. I was down there, but there was no room at the inn, and I don't drink in a manger. So
I was there. I stopped in.
Yeah, I figured.
And you weren't, so I just kept on moving.
There you go. How was it when you got there? Was it like insane?
No.
What time was it?
I don't know, 11:30.
Yeah, I think we had got last time we went down was around 10:30, and it's like, what the fuck?
It was 11:30, quarter 12.
Just go home.
Carla's like, I'm like, I'm good.
Get the fuck out.
I was like, I'm going to go home and go to bed.
One drink minimum. Come on. Oh, man. Oh, hello, Bree. So, all right. So we have a ton of shit here. So I don't know what you want to do first. Do you want to do the my show and tell? You want to wait a little bit?
What are you talking?
All the shit I brought.
Oh. Scared me for a second.
Shit. Yeah. I mean, I can tell you. You can tell. Well, you know what? Tell us about your birthday, man.
Well, it was just one of those weekends. I, Friday night I hung out with you at Screwballs in King of Prussia, as you may recall.
I do. I vaguely remember that. Yeah,
that was fun.
Yeah,
saw a great band. It was
got my hair cut, so I'm less obnoxious now.
Oh,
so I was scheduled to do that anyway.
Okay, we saw Mike Greer and Company.
Yeah,
great bunch of guys. Really good band. Really enjoyed watching those cats play. And just it was a good time, man.
I think I've seen them play before, but I didn't remember it. Like half the time I see band, I'm like, I know them. I know they've been there before. I can't remember what the hell they do. So I don't know.
Yeah, that was cool. And then the next day I played a benefit up in what was it? Sellersville. At the Forest Lodge VFW.
How was that?
It was interesting.
Interesting.
Great bunch of bands. I mean, just a really good bunch of people, and it was for a great cause. And it was for Dan Garrett. Lost his house in a fire up on Ridge Road up there in
what the hell's going on with
that area up there, Sellersville vicinity. There was an issue with sound.
Oh,
Yeah.
why?
No, we won't. I'll tell you off air.
Was it out?
Hmm?
Was it like that?
No.
Okay.
No, everything sounded like this.
Oh, you went retro.
Yeah, this was
Welcome to AM radio.
very weird.
You're on 1060.
Yeah.
Yeah. How the hell did that happen? Somebody plugged something into something they shouldn't have plugged it into?
Well, there was somebody there. It was their job, and that's what they came up with.
Oh, man.
So.
Well, that sucks.
It did. And a lot of things were weird.
Weird is okay. Weird's fine. Weird.
And then Sunday I woke up and mowed the lawn.
Yay.
Got angry.
Why, at the lawn?
Yes. And then we hopped in the car and headed down to
was it being bitchy?
The Borgata. And my wife and I tried a new place. I know we were at the Borgata, but we'd never stayed at the Water Club.
Oh.
And it's a separate tower there, so we stayed there. And they're doing renovations there. They're redoing all the rooms. It's only been built since 2008, but they're redoing everything. So we had I think it was a room that was not redone yet. It looked very nice.
Not like like velvet wallpaper. Lots of
No, that was the last place we stayed. Yeah.
Lots of pictures of
the Liberace suite.
African women on velvet with lions.
Mm-hmm.
I miss those.
Yeah. And the Elvis posters.
Oh yeah.
The black light.
Yeah, nice.
But it was a really cool place. And so my wife and I started out the evening. We went down to the lobby bar after we got, our luggage in and all that crap, and sitting at the bar. And lady looks over and, she's the bartender, and she's fixing us some drinks. And she goes, You're Paul Adler from Old School, aren't you?
Who sent you?
Why, yes, I am. And then she looked at my wife and said, And you're Nancy.
That's creepy.
And we were like, what the freaking hell is going on here? Well, it turned out it was somebody who we know through some mutual friends, and she'd been out to see the band a bunch of times and saw us at a bunch of places in New Jersey. And her name's Kristen, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to look her up real quick and give her a shout out. She works at the lobby bar at the Water Club.
Very nice.
Yeah, there she is. Kristen Ann. Very sweet person. Made a killer drink. Oh, and there it's on her page right here. It says right here. We were at the Water Club.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw that. I didn't know the person behind you was supposed to be in the picture for any reason.
So that was kind of nice. And that was a great way to start the festivities. Picture's not the best picture, but that's okay.
What's wrong with it?
Yeah, it's a little off center or something.
Yeah. Oh my God. Now the composition matters?
Well, yeah, I didn't
frame it properly. Doc.
And then we came home and I dropped off my Mustang for some service.
I was wondering about that. I saw some of the cars were not there.
She's not running well. Again. And so yeah, my other car's in the garage.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna see if it fits in the garage.
Well, it fits.
It's actually longer, I think, than the Stang.
It's possible, yeah.
I didn't realize.
Shit.
Yeah, so that was kind of cool. And then last night we watched the TV and hung out. My wife's a little under the weather, so she was a good sport this weekend. She's got a bad cold, and she was a good sport. And we went down, to an AC, and we did some gambling, and played some slot machines, and Patty Phillips in the house. It was a good birthday, man. And then today I went back in the office, and they were doing some video work, and they asked me to do some voiceover work for them.
Was it tasteful or?
I said nothing about my underwear this time.
Okay, that's better.
Yeah. So that's cool. That's going to get published. I guess it'll end up being on something, and I'm excited about that. And then the producer director guy really liked my voice, so he took my business card and said he's got some work for me potentially. So that's always a good thing, because that's really what I want to do when I'm done doing the office job thing. I just want to.
Just do voice work?
Just do voice work.
Oh my God, stop.
So
there.
And in other news, my stepson, I guess is the best way to call it. My stepson, Michael Gardner. He is an amateur fisherman going for pro. And he his new bass boat was recently wrapped for promotional reasons and, for sponsors and whatnot. And his boat now says Old School in the back end of the boat.
Does that mean, that's it's not on the transom, it's on the side.
It's on the side.
So it's not the name of the boat.
No.
Okay.
I think I showed it to you. Did I show it to you?
Yeah, you should.
I think I did that last weekend, but I just wanted to give him some props and see if I can figure out how to. Nice. I still don't know how to share this on a page.
I just copy the URL and pop it into there.
Oh, that should do it.
Yeah.
All right. We'll just do that real quick. And if you like fishing, check out his page, and it's on YouTube, Largemouth Blast. And he does new episodes every couple of weeks or shorter sometimes. I don't know. There's all kinds of stuff, lots of content for fishing if you're into fishing. And it's fun. So
I'm copying
the
link. So, trying to put it over on the Podbean. So there we go. I think that's it. Yeah, looks like it. It's a link.
Got some new Old School gigs booked this past day, and lots more on the way apparently. And I'm going to be doing some sound work this weekend with Midhaven.
Oh, sweet.
Going to be doing some assistance work. Mike and company and Steph landed a gig. They have a new guitar player, and they really want to break him in a little bit. So they booked a last minute show at the Rusty Nail in Ardmore.
I was going to ask if that's where it was.
Friday night, April 21st. So I'll be there running the board, and Stubbs might be using my rig.
Oh, there you go.
So that'd be kind of fun.
By the way, I forgot to show you this. I can find it.
So that to share too.
Oh, here it is. Happy birthday, sir.
What the?
It's a monolith.
Is this sake? It
is sake.
Oh, we have to do this right next time. I've never done it. We have to heat it up.
Right? We can heat it up before the show.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah.
Taiku. Thank you, dude.
You're welcome.
That was very nice.
Yeah, I heard of that stuff. It's supposed to be good. I've never had it, but the bottle really sold me. So
the bottle's very cool. I like the rocks.
Yeah. Turn it into a shot glass someday. I know, Pat. I've heard you only heat up cheap sake, but I like it warm. I'll do it warm or cold.
I don't know.
Yeah. If it's shitty sake, you heat it up. But I like even decent stuff just heat it. Plus, it's not going to be. You're not going to find great sake around here. I was looking for something interesting. God, I forget how long ago. Like sometime last year, and I'm looking at it's like this sake made in Brooklyn. I'm like, the fuck.
Hey, we went to the Brooklyn barbecue over at the Roosevelt. Ooh, man, at King of Prussia Mall yesterday. That was we went there for late lunch, early dinner. Had 2SP beer. It was a hazy IPA.
Oh yeah,
and had some brisket. Damn good.
Nice.
That place is good.
Huh.
I'll be going back, and I'll be having some more 2SP. I like that. It was really good.
I think I've had that. I can't remember if I liked it.
Tasty. My son was telling me about all the hazy IPAs, so
Well, here, I'll show you something now. Like I'll do my little show and tell thingy. So I brewed beer, Bree and I, on Sunday night, which I'll never do again because it takes too damn long for that shit to cool down. So these are some of the hops I use. This one's the one that is open. These are Northern Brewers hops.
Now my company prints packaging for hops.
So smell that.
Oh, that's weird smelling.
Yeah, that's what gives it the bitter, the aroma, the flavoring. It
does smell
one
good,
of the
though. 3
kinds I've used. That one was one I used.
I can't stop.
This one,
it's like catnip.
This is another one. This is Cascade. These are what I use now. These are bittering hops. They're a lot more bitter.
Oh, this smells like IPA.
Yeah. So that one
is
higher. This has got a higher ABU than those. So
this almost smells like pickles.
That's why Caitlin was saying on Facebook that the house smelled like pee because it smelled like this stuff. But but that one actually smelled a little stronger. But once you open them, they start to lose it. But
Tim Wood, who listens to the show, he brews beer.
It started gurgling. It started bubbling out of the airlock today. I was very happy to see that because it took me.
It's alive.
Took me like oh God, like 12, no, more than 12 hours before I could pitch the yeast. It was so hot. You have to pitch it when it gets so good. So then here, some of the grains I use, this is just malted barley. So that's what beer is made of, basically. You can eat it. It tastes sweet. It's just barley that's sprouted, dried and ground. So I had a bunch of this out in the backyard.
Smells like bread.
Yeah.
Which it should, right?
And it eats like grape nuts. And then if you boil that down and make it like a tea, what you get, and this is a very thick, this is an extract. That is extract. That's what that becomes.
Okay.
If you boil it and then boil off a lot of the water. And that, I mean.
Oh, yeah. Taffy.
Yeah, it really is. And it tastes like kind of like coffee taffy a little bit. Mostly just taffy. It's really sweet. But I use a partial extract. So it's like the grains steeped for an hour with with the Northern Brewer hops. And then this goes in with some other hops called Fuggles. And then you throw the Cascade in 5 minutes later. And then you let the son of a bitch cool down for like 270 hours. And you throw in the keg, and then you throw your yeast in. And now it's bubbling away. Every little bubble is another fart of alcohol.
Right.
So it's kind of nice. First time we ever did it, Brie came downstairs, our last house, and she's like, a fucking time bomb. What is that? And she walked in the other room, and it was like, yeah, just sitting there gurgling around. They smell weird together. That smells like an IPA.
I don't know if I like that combination.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm not a big fan of IPAs. It's too bitter. Too bitter. So, but yeah. So by about 2 weeks from now, it should be done fermenting.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have to bottle it for another couple of weeks and let it condition in the bottle, and then it will be ready to go.
Very nice.
So I should have I remember I had to buy bottles, damn it. Not that kind of Cascade, Doc.
People are still wishing me a happy birthday on my page. Thank you, people.
Well, that's because it was your birthday.
And I read every single birthday wish. But it was that became a job, though, I have to say.
That's why that's the only reason I don't put my birthday on Facebook. I'm not trying to, I don't want to like lie about my age. I'm not weird about my birthday very much. I'm really lazy.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be bothered by it.
It's just insane. I mean, on the main page, I think I had something close to 500. And then every little thing I write, then people tag onto that. Like I wrote a thank you, thanking everybody for their birthday wishes and whatnot. And, there were some really nice things that people wrote. And it was a shame because I really literally had just enough time to like everything and then still do my birthday.
Yeah, that's the thing.
But there were some really nice, heartfelt messages on my page. And I really was moved. And I appreciate that.
Paula said she did you a drive-by.
She did do a drive-by. I got nervous when the police car slowed down and started yelling things at me. And then I realized it was Paula.
Gotcha. Well, you would hope anyway.
As I'm opening the trunk. No, there's no bodies.
Nope, they're in the backyard. They're not here. Somebody else. Nope.
Just the squirrel.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute.
What?
I thought I had another story about the Addams family, but I don't. Not really.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see.
They haven't behaved, but they haven't been too bad this week.
Strange goings on.
They still are intercepting the ice cream man before he comes down the street, but whatever floats your boat or sinks your boat or makes you excruciatingly fat. I don't care. So are you going to nurse that? Do you want to do? I need a beer. I'm going to do this now, so I'm going to hand you this.
Oh,
and you can do what you want with it.
Avalanche.
I'm going to do this. So I'm going to pop an Avalanche Amber Ale from Breckenridge Brewery, which I assume is in Colorado. Didn't do a lot of
I'll imbibe, but now I can't do all of this.
Why not?
I can't.
What are you, a girl?
Well, it was a rough weekend.
Hey, we should save these bottles. I may need them.
It was a really rough weekend.
That smells decent.
May I borrow
What's that? Oh,
said
I'm
device?
sorry. Yeah, I forgot I even had glass in here. Jeez, I'm
a door knocker?
That's from Disney. Don't tell Ron DeSantis I have it. Come after me.
And everybody else that goes there. So it's getting a little out of control down there.
See, that's going to be the color of the pumpkin ale I made.
Oh, nice.
It should be. It'll be a
now
little
for pumpkin ale. Do you put pumpkin seeds in or something?
No, it's got pumpkin puree in it.
Oh.
And it's got a little tiny bit of pumpkin spice, but it's not going to have. I didn't put a ton of sugar. It's not going to taste like pumpkin
It
pie.
smells really good.
So, yeah, this is the color I was going for, but the stuff I have will probably be not as clear. It's where I have a little bit of sediment.
That's good.
Yep. Yeah, that is really good. Wow, that's perfectly balanced.
I had to see her in Nevada this weekend. That was
They're
good.
really good too.
I miss that. I have to go back to drinking Sierra Nevada again.
What I've been trying to find is kind of like my white whale. And I'm not talking about Morticia.
Yeah, my white whale is that Strat.
Oh, yeah. No, this is, well, it's not really a white whale, but it's, I'm trying to find Dock Street Amber Ale.
I remember that.
Yeah, they still make it. You just can't find it anywhere around, the city where frickin' stuff is brewed. Yeah, this is really good. That was good fun. I'm happy I did. I actually forgot I went out this weekend and bought a couple of 6-packs of beer thinking I could, I needed some for today. When I went to put it away, I realized I still had a 6-pack from last week. Yeah. There we are. I'm not paying attention to anything.
I thought I could find it. The Richie Sambora White Strat. I love that guitar.
Maybe like Wayne Campbell with his guitar.
It's just this guitar. It has nothing to do with Richie Sambora. It's just first time I went out to Vegas with Nance. We went to the Hard Rock in Vegas, and it's off strip. Well, it was. Now it's going to be on the main strip because they bought out Mirage.
I was going to say it was like the Stardust and Wildwood.
And they you go through the whole place, and of course, like every Hard Rock, there's all kinds of memorabilia. And in the back of the casino, on the far right, I guess, I don't know, whatever, the western side or
a wall,
eastern side, I don't know where it was. It was in the casino, and it was a white Stratocaster Floyd Rose model that very similar to these two that Richie Sambora
pissed on.
Utilized. It was his main guitar, and they had his hat and his strap and the guitar, and I took a picture with it, and I was like, I really like this guitar, and has the white pick guard in it, similar to the way I have that, but it's a butter color guitar.
I was gonna say, is that a white
off
pick
white?
guard?
That's a white on white. It's actually like a gray.
It's gray
on white, but
I thought I was losing my mind. Sorry.
In any event, every time I went out, as long as the Hard Rock was open, I would literally go to the Hard Rock,
stand in front,
get my beer, and then go visit that guitar and say hello to it. And inevitably, weird things happened. Like
weirder,
like work would call me when I was standing there every time.
Oh, that is weird.
And I was like, why is it when I'm standing at this guitar?
We see.
Maybe I shouldn't have gone to that guitar, but it was.
That might be a sign that you should not. Yeah.
It was cool though, and I love that little guitar. I miss it. I want it. And then now that the Hard Rock closed, I don't know where it is. Is it going to end up in the new location?
Find out where it is. Get 10 other guys and heist it.
And I'm going to go look for it.
Yeah.
I love that little guitar. We're friendly.
You can't Google it to find out what happened or call the Hard Rock.
I tried. I don't know if that's how it works. I don't know. There's probably a historian that logs all these things and puts them places, and
yeah, somebody knows where it is.
But they're going to take the volcano down on the strip, and they're going to build a giant casino hotel
on the volcano
where the volcano is now.
Like
there will be a giant guitar shaped hotel.
Wait, don't we have one? Oh,
there's one in
Nashville. Have one?
Florida. I think it's in Hollywood, Florida. I'm not sure. And they have a guitar shaped building there.
Is music allowed in Florida?
As long as you're not wearing makeup.
Ooh, okay. Yeah.
So I don't know what Kiss is going to do.
Ooh, that's him. Yeah. Is that considered a drag show?
It depends on what your definition of things is.
What about kabuki?
Well,
They are
claims. Technically kabuki, but Paul Stanley wears lipstick. So that could
that might make men feel funny.
They might question their masculinity.
It's like Friday when
even D. Snyder said, he goes, well, I guess that means that Twisted Sister can't play in Texas or Florida now.
Oh well. It's like when Carla handed us those 2 free beer. Like I guess nobody wanted them, so she gave us beer.
Yes,
and she gave me the Bud Light, and I'm like, oh God, no, thank you. And I gave that to you.
Mm-hmm.
And she fist bumped me, and I'm like, yeah, I just don't. Bud Light's it's always shitty. I'm not.
Yeah, but she thinks.
I know. Yeah, I know. And I felt bad. I'm like, I wanted to be like, no, wait, let me just little disclaimer. I don't have a problem with trans people or anything like that. I just think Bud Light is shitty, and anyone
it's
who drinks
not good beer.
No,
but you know what? It was free, and we've been down this road before.
It was very nice. Yes,
Schaefer.
But I had
free
the
Schaefer.
Rolling Rock. But that's
like Rolling
that's
Rock.
like this list I was showing you earlier, man. Again, the top brewing companies still Anheuser-Busch. They're what are you going to do? They make 2 of the biggest beers in the country.
Yeah,
it's disgusting, and I don't think that Bud is.
I've grown to like Bud, regular Bud. It's funny.
Gross.
Yeah, I used to hate it when I was a kid.
I could mix this shit on the table together and make better beer. And literally, you know what? Add water, and that is beer.
Sure,
that's it. That is your simplest beer in the world.
Well, some yeast.
Well, yeah, but you got to. But I mean, to make the wort, the stuff you put together.
Whose wort? Your wort versus my wort.
WORT wort.
Yes.
But I was actually kind of fascinated to find out that Yuengling is considered a microbrewery.
Do they have more than one location now?
They have 2. They have one they have a brewery in Tampa because when they went down south, they had to up their production.
The devil went down to south.
Doc, I wouldn't. Schaefer might be okay. I actually wanted to have a Pabst down at Screwballs the other day because I've
had that. I drink that occasionally.
Yeah, I mean, like when I told you when I was growing up,
listen, man,
my dad had.
I drink beer.
Yeah, but I don't drink shitty beer.
Yeah, the Schaefer beer, that was the jingle. Schaefer.
Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. Well, that's what one of the problems I have with Budweiser is you can drink 40 or 50 of them and not get it dead because there's not a lot in them. But I just don't like the taste. I know it's beer technically, but it just like I told you, I was making a Halloween costume. I needed a big polyester bubble, and they used to sell those beer bongs. It was a big bubble. You pump it full of, you pump it with air like a keg, and it has 8 gallons of beer in it. Budweiser used to make them. So I had to go, I went out, spent $8 and bought 8 gallons of Budweiser. Went home, cut the top off this thing, and I'm like, well, I feel really bad dumping beer. Even if it's only $8, it's 8 gallons of beer. I could make chili or something with it.
Mm-hmm.
So I put my finger in it, tasted it, dumped every goddamn drop of it in the sink. I just can't do it. That's why I didn't drink beer for a while, because all my dad had was Schmitz and Budweiser. And when I was a kid, your dad would go get me a beer, go and get it, pop it open and you take it.
That's something I never heard growing up.
What? Go get me a beer?
Never.
I've never said it to the kid. I wouldn't do that.
Not once. Now, my son heard for years, give me a daddy juice.
Yeah, see, no, I'm a hunter-gatherer. I figured if you can't go get it, you shouldn't be having it.
There was not a beer in my house till I was in my 20s.
Yeah,
my father didn't drink beer. My father drank.
My dad drank shitty beer.
Drinks. If he would have it a drinky poo, but he didn't call it a drinky poo. He had a drink. He had a cocktail.
Yeah.
On the weekend, usually with my grandfather, they'd sit back and knock one back.
When my dad went to he'd go to the bar after work, he would have a beer and a shot. And if he was feeling particularly saucy, he would have what would he have? Grapefruit and vodka. That was his thing. But yeah, I mean, you if you're a kid, you're gonna, I'm sorry, I couldn't stand that shit.
You know what's good? You heard the screwdriver, right? Orange juice and vodka.
Yeah.
I had grape juice and vodka one time. I call it a Phillips screwdriver.
that sounds good. Yeah, I mean, dude, I've been doing weird shit like that. Like, like I'll have rum in, but I don't have any Coke, and I'm like,
I haven't had Coke in a long time.
Some Tang.
Oh, sorry,
not that. But yeah, no. I mean, I think I'm gonna wind up. I'm gonna go down to the pub down the street. I'm gonna try a Pabst and some other stuff, so I'm not looking like a snob. Because it did have that one.
You said saucy, so
Oh,
I
there
thought
you
it was
go.
Saucy Jack.
But I remember the one time I said that I didn't like IPAs, and some guy across the bar like saunters over and is like trying to school me, and I'm like,
I remember that story.
And I'm drinking Yingling Lager. Like, dude, what is your fucking damage? Leave me alone. He's like, try my beer. I'm like, I am not drinking your beer. But yeah, I mean, Bud, I think, is just bitter. Like, not bitter in a good way. Like you smell the hops, and it's like, ew,
It's an
that's a lot.
acquired
Sniff my hops.
What's that?
It's an acquired taste.
Oh my, he's low.
I guess, yeah. Well, that's that too. But I mean, if you beer is an acquired taste. Period. I mean, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. Like, but you kind of have to bully your way through it. When I was a kid, wandering around the fields with nothing to do and running into friends, and they're like, "Hey, you want to go to a keg party?" I'm like, "Go to a keg party? Do jack shit? Go to a keg party? Sure, I'll go with you. What are we having?" But okay,
it was always Miller in the woods.
It was always Bud. It was Bud and Marlboro. The reason they're so damn popular is because of the colors. Let's face it, same fucking colors. But yeah, I mean, I drank it as a kid when there was not, somebody handed me one. But
you want to hear the story of Saucy Jack?
If you wish.
You want?
Well, sure. I'll just drop what I'm doing.
No, go ahead.
No, I'm done. Let's go.
You done?
Yeah.
No.
Wait, let me play the. Where's the? Where is it? Let me play the theme. Mm-hmm. What's your question?
Yes.
What is there anything you had one time that you would never have again? Now you already said Budweiser, but
well, I have that just one time and never have again.
That shit in the other room.
One time we're at
whatever that
party or whatever.
Los Tojos or whatever that stuff was.
Oh, that foot wash beer. Oh no, you know what I will never have again. I had once that fucking scorpion wine beer, whatever that shit was at the.
How did we get home that night?
I don't know. I thought I was going to die. I really started thinking I was going to die.
That was a long night.
Doc, you tried that, right?
No.
Oh, you didn't? You're smarter than we
I
are.
took one look at it and said, "There's no way, no way."
So it's a bottle of, I guess, I don't know what it is.
It's from Vietnam or something, right?
Yeah, and it's got a cobra in it.
Something.
A scorpion. All kinds of fucking.
There was a snake in there too.
There was a cobra. That's a snake. Yeah. And it was cobra wine. I'm like, I've always heard of this, and I'm like, I really want to try this. Yeah. Dumb. First of all, it
tasted like dirt.
It tastes like dirt. Yeah. It's like you dropped some grain alcohol on dirt and ate the mud. But then I kept thinking, like, what are the what's quality control in like a Vietnam sweatshop where this was made?
Well,
let's
be real.
We're gonna die. What about you, Doc?
I was at a party one time, and they had a keg party, and I had a container. I don't know if it was a pint or a quart, but it was shaped like a little gallon milk jug.
Mm-hmm.
I filled that thing up with Genesee cream ale the whole night and was drinking.
Oh, the drink of high school girls. Yeah.
They were.
Dude, I drank so much I blacked out. I got into a fight. I don't remember. I never touched this shit again.
What's like one time I got a pomegranate. We went to the Italian market at school and everybody bought pomegranates. Like it was this,
that was a big thing at one point.
This was like back in the 70s. I mean, like everybody bought it. Like it was just like it was from another planet. I didn't even know what the hell it was. It looked kind of weird. But like then I saw one at the store when I was shopping with my mom. Like, can I try one of these? She's like, I don't care. So how much is it? But so I grabbed one. I took it home. And I was actually watching for the first time on like a video disc, Star Trek: The Motion Picture.
Oh, you had a video disc?
It was not the laser disc. It was like a vinyl disc. Yeah, it's just RCA Selectric or something. My dad had one. But I was watching that movie and I'm thinking, God damn, this is just the slowest. Anyway,
yeah. My dad took me to see that in the movie theater.
2001 had more going on. But
V'ger.
I'm eating the the pomegranates, and I went to bed, woke up, and spent the next I don't know how many years puking like exorcist sick. And I can't even look at the fucking things. Like everybody's like, oh, have some pom. I'm like, I see them in the store. I have to look away. I can't even watch Star Trek: The Motion Picture because I will throw up. So, I mean, it just, I was conditioned not to like that. Well, no, but I mean, it was pretty bad. And then I saw like a drop of pomegranate juice on the damn label of the movie. And I'm like, I can't watch this. It was on TV a few months ago. And I was like, it was the part where they're like, the 18 hours in the middle of the movie where they're going into the thing.
And
they
should have cut a lot out of that movie.
Like, look at our nipples. Aren't they hard watching our own special effects? I don't know what that was supposed to be, but they were just so proud of their stupid special effects of the inside of V'ger or whatever the hell was going on. That there was nothing. I mean, it was okay, but I mean, I can't deal with 70s Kirk.
Yeah.
And it did not.
I saw that at the Fox Theater on Market Street in Philadelphia, which, they of course tore down probably 2 or 3 years later to build the Liberty Towers.
Because Star Trek: The Motion Picture probably killed the whole place.
Killed it. They didn't make any money.
Destroyed it.
I seen that over at the theaters where the casino is now in Valley Forge.
Oh, the Sheraton.
Yeah.
The Sheraton GMC. Wasn't it a GMC or is it? Shit, I can't remember that.
They had a movie theater there.
Yeah, that was my favorite theater. I love that. That's why I saw Star Wars like 75 times.
So did they tear it down or was
It's probably the lobby of the casino now.
Wow.
That you went right into the lobby of the casino and there was just 2 monstrous theaters.
That's crazy, man.
And I cannot remember what company that was, but that was my favorite place to see a movie. I remember I had a moral dilemma when I was I was like 10, went to go see kept going to see Star Wars, and I was like, can I go see a movie today? My mom's like, you going to see that goddamn Star Wars movie?
That goddamn.
And I was like, well, there's another movie there I could go see. And she goes, well, what's that? I'm like, and it was this 1950s movie when worlds collide. I said, I could go see that. I just wanted to get the hell away from, my family. And she's like, yeah. So I went in, paid my, 75 cents or $1.50 or whatever the hell it was. And walked into Star Wars. And then felt really, really guilty for doing that. And then went in and actually watched the freaking other movie because I felt bad. So.
You were afraid there was going to be a quiz later.
No. I honestly felt like I didn't want to lie about it. I felt that I promised up and down I would go see another movie, and I don't want to be a dick.
When you got home and said, "I seen Star Wars."
No, I would lie. I mean, I don't have a problem with that. It's just I just felt bad. I used to have what the hell is it? Morals, not morals. A conscience,
scruples,
something I forget. But yeah, I wouldn't. If my mom was alive today, I'd go tell her I'm going to see a movie. I'd go see something else. So, fuck it. That's how hard I am.
Look at you.
Yeah.
All grown up and shit.
Yeah, I am an anti-hero now. But Paul's asking about the king or queen. Well, the queen doesn't count because the queen came later. That used to be the bowling alley. So that will always be a bowling alley to me. The 3 theaters in this town were the King.
I went to the King when I was a kid.
Yeah, that was around forever.
My father worked at the appliance store next door.
I'm thinking the Plaza was one huge theater before. They're scary. They're just too big.
We had a movie theater in Northeast Philly called the Orleans, and it was one theater. Then it was subdivided, and then it was subdivided, and it just kept going. And then they bought Pathmark, and they made 8 movie theaters. Yeah.
When I was in Florida, it was the first time I was ever at a multiplex. I was like, weird thing was when I went to France, I went to go see Highlander, in a theater, and I went to see the movie Metropolis. If you're ever going to see a silent film, with like like title cards. Don't go see it in a foreign country. It's fucking ridiculous unless you read the language. Anyway,
that doesn't really
yeah,
help.
oh, yeah. I'm just sitting there. At one point, the only thing I gleaned from the whole thing was, in French, the word for workers derived from Latin. So, but they had theaters. Honest to God, were like the size of this room.
Mm-hmm.
It was like somebody's basement theater. It was really weird. Like, what the hell? I mean, how do you? I don't know. But no, the King was really cool. That was there forever.
I saw the stunt man there.
Okay. Yeah, the
1979.
Hello, Philomena. How are you? The plaza was there for a while because I know I went down into the weird door in the back office that went into the catacombs under the slab and crawled through a tunnel. That I'm like, this is a horror movie waiting to happen down here. But I found a Crunch Bar wrapper for like a nickel. Theater candy for a nickel. Come on, man. That was old.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. That thing should have been fossilized. But, goddamn. Yeah, the Queen came later, and it was just like, that was a multiplex. That was the first one we had. I think that had 6 theaters in it or something. I don't know.
Long time ago.
Yeah. I saw Teenage Mutant, Doc Sandy saw Teenage Mutant Ninja. I saw it there too, and I made the mistake of I went alone, and I'm in line. If you ever saw A Christmas Story, you know when he's in line to see Santa, and the kid's like, "I like Santa Claus." Well, that guy got behind me in line, and he's like,
the turtle movie.
Yeah, and I was psyched to see it. Yeah, this guy just came up behind me like, "I like the turtles." Mm-hmm. Do you read the comics? No, I don't read comics. And he's just yeah, that you were told not to do that.
This is different. This is related. I'm gonna.
Oh, that was the cartoon though, 87 cartoon. But yeah, I mean, then the douchebag sat next to me for the entire film, and like just kept talking.
How did that happen, Jim?
Because I was too fucking nice. That's how. Because I didn't say, "Get away from me, you dirty, nerdy douchebag." I don't want to talk to you. I don't care about your fucking comic book fetish. Wait a minute.
See, we were over there. Took my brother to go see it. Yeah. It was sold out.
You snuck into a sold out movie?
Well, we didn't know it was sold out till we got there. So I said, there's nobody there at the ticket thing. I'm like, come on, I gotta go to the bathroom. So we went through the thing. I'm in the bathroom, and I'm like, I just made it past the ticket taker. I'm like, yo, come on, follow me. We were right in the theater. The place was packed. We found 2 seats all the way in the corner and just sat there and watched the movie.
So somebody else probably had a stand.
Probably. So
now I can be evil Jim.
What the fuck is going on?
Motherfucking guy followed me into the theater, sat next to me. Grilled me the entire.
The people on Podbean are missing all the fun.
Sorry about that. I turned on. Let me get this straight.
It's okay.
I couldn't get a goatee.
You did it pretty quick.
This is the best I can do.
What the fuck is wrong?
So you can thank Mark Perry for the idea to do this. But anyway, no, he sat there, and then I remember the one scene. This is falling right off. I should have shaved better. Fuck it. Oh fuck it. I'm taking it off. Anyway.
So, you can put it on your top lip and be Hitler.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. I look way too much like Hitler when I do stuff like that. So he sat next to me, and there's a scene where like Casey Jones is chopping carrots in the kitchen with Leo's ninjato, if you want to be a dick about it, his sword. And he's like, he leans over to me and he's like, very conspirational. I'm like, damn, this is falling off. He's like, Leo would be so angry if he saw him doing that. And I'm just like, get the fuck away from me. Fucking people.
You want to go like, yeah,
buddy, dude.
I don't like nerds. All right, this is exhausting. I'm trying this.
Okay, I can't. That would. I mean,
Shake it
I
up.
forgot all about that because
Yeah,
I poured myself one hell of a drink before you got here.
This.
So let me tell you a little tale about my birthday thing.
Oh, my still crazy.
On the way down, we stopped and got some popcorn. Big bag, some popcorn. And after we got back from gambling and all that and drinking, even my wife was a little
drinking.
She was a little tipsy.
Oh my God! How do people drink?
So we got back to the room and she's like, "We should have some popcorn." So she opened up the popcorn.
That's what you
we
do.
We had a big bag like this. I ate the whole fucking thing.
That's what you do. It's popcorn.
Yeah. Well, diverticulitis.
That's a myth. That doesn't.
Whatever happened to me the next day. Whatever it was, whether it was diverticulitis or not,
or the 40 gallons of liquor you drank,
was a freaking mess yesterday. I was in so much pain.
I was told that forever. Like, can't have popcorn, can't have this, can't have that. But then my doctor said they actually don't think that's.
I read that they don't think so, but something happened yesterday.
Well, I could tell you. I don't want to tell you on the air.
I had stomach pains all fucking day yesterday.
Yeah, diverticulitis is like you basically. It's like you have It's like you get appendicitis, but you can get it like anytime, any day. And for me, the first time I got it, I was the only person at work. Everybody was on assignment and one guy was on vacation. So I was the only one in the office.
Mm-hmm.
So like I sat there for 4 days in fucking agony, not knowing what it was.
You're like, what did I do? What did I do?
You know, like doubled over, can barely move. And finally the guy came in and I'm like, I'm going to go to the doctor. I'm leaving right now. So I went over to the doctor and she sent me to the ER. Like, what the hell are you doing? She's like, you could get peritonitis doing this. I'm like, what is it? You know, and then the nurse in the ER was like, how did you not go to the doctor for this? I was like, I don't know.
That's like me with my freaking damn heart.
Yeah, just don't think about it.
I can tell you, the last time was the worst time. The last time that I had a thing happen carrying gear in the show, but there were many times where I was carrying stuff in. And I remember one time in particular at Tom's bar carrying gear in, and I went down on my knees because I couldn't catch my breath. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm carrying a box. Like, what's the problem here? I lift weights. I do treadmill, but it was the old ticker was
not working. Yeah. There's nothing you can do about
that.
Hey
man, I'm tired.
I did something dastardly to my my ankle at the Rib House.
At the Rib House?
When going in and out of the van, stepping down onto that curb, twisting, I came down on my ankle sideways.
That's not cool.
Just kind of ignored it.
I broke my leg doing that.
Well, this one's been broken, and I
broke it like
I didn't. Yeah, but
I have a pen in my pocket.
I don't know what happened, but for like the next week, it was just like going up the stairs.
Yeah, nice sneakers.
Well, thank you. Walmart, they have knockoff Vans now. I have a pair of Vans like this, but these are my go out and fuck around with shoes. But I was thinking the other day, it was hurting like hell, and I'm like, I'm gonna have to have surgery one of these days, get that goddamn metal taken out, and I'm gonna be back in the fucking boot, and I don't want to do that.
What is Riz?
Riz? I don't know. Rizzo from Greece?
That doesn't sound like
wow, that was lame. Oh, that's perfect for this. You want to see this thing I found while we were just sitting around?
Sure.
After sound check? All right.
Should I play it again?
Yeah, when I pull it up. So, Doc, let me know if anybody comes on in Podbean. I got to go to a different page. So, I just found this sex positivity after 70. This woman took photos of old people having sex.
Oh.
No, I don't have a problem with that. When I'm 70, I hope I'm doing stuff like that still, but I didn't even read the fucking text. I don't care. I'm just looking at the pictures, man. Sorry, I didn't mean to pop, but I'm grotesque
yeah, but
like, what is that? What is that?
But there's good-looking 70-somethings out there.
Not that.
No, that's
not. None of that's good looking.
That's a little disturbing.
That's horrifying.
I mean, somebody with that body type would be disturbing at any age.
Yeah. Oh.
They're in love.
What the fuck is that? Oh my God! What is that?
I don't know.
I don't want to click on that.
I think it's a shower.
Yeah, but what's up against the wall window?
Why you
I don't know.
muffled?
No. Because I have hands over my mouth, so I'm trying not to vomit all over the mic.
Can't be that bad.
What the hell is that? Somebody arguing down in the city?
Oh, playing the laundromat.
All right, that's the last bit. That is really gross. I mean, I get you're trying to be body pot. I don't know what that is. I don't want to see that again. But yeah, I mean, it's like, wait, what is that? Models. A lot of trouble getting models. No shit, really? You don't? Not a lot of old people want to do. Well, there are a lot of old people doing porn from what I've discovered.
Michael,
but
you just sent it to the studio, and they're looking at old women having porno shots.
yes, yeah, John Michael, hello, welcome back, sir. Pat, I don't know if you're still here. I know you popped in, but it looks like you popped out. But shut up. But I got to get rid of that, man. I can't deal with that.
The old man
Jesus
popping in
Christ,
there, huh?
Dude, just tape these people talking in the.
Yeah,
that's good. That's good stuff.
Just use that for like ambiance. Like,
oh my God, we could mix that with that guy.
You know, here we are.
That is a good stuff.
We're coming at you from the laundrette in Phoenixville.
Oh, so Jim, when we were talking to Vinyl Closet Records, they would like us to do a live simulcast of the show.
That'd be cool. Yeah, we could do that.
So it's just we'd have to do it within the parameters of the time frame that they're there.
Yeah.
So it might be like a Saturday morning show or something. So I guess
we have to have high speed
Scooby Doo and
high speed internet and Swedish masseuses.
Oh,
that what? I'm not asking for green M&Ms. I'm just
They told me that Chen was available. That was it.
Who?
Chen.
No, he's not Swedish.
Chen, the massagist.
Wow, how do people drink these? So we
that good, huh?
Did that woman ever get in touch with you?
No.
The Lion XD lady. Okay.
What?
Do you remember the story of why we decided to do this?
Nobody got in touch with me, and I don't remember.
Okay,
but I remember that we were talking about them.
Friday. This is why. Friday
that was bad. That was bad.
Oh my God.
That was bad.
Oh, nice. John Michael's at a ball game.
Sweet. And we walked.
I always walk down
uphill.
Yeah. So we went Friday. I went down. I had a shit day. I needed a drink or three. Went down to the corner bar, and Mr. Adler joined me eventually. And
I went to dinner or something.
You were at dinner.
I was at dinner with my kid.
So
I went to Alexander's.
I
forgot it. I didn't even mention that. I went out to dinner my birthday weekend with my son and my future daughter-in-law.
Well, you mentioned it to me.
I know, but I was recapping and
sorry.
What a shithead.
Dickhead.
Fucking.
Sick of me.
Go back and look at the report.
So I'm sitting there watching Carla. It was just before you showed up.
Were you?
She was making a chocolate martini, which is disgusting.
I've had them. They're not bad. If
it's a milkshake.
It's a milkshake with booze in it.
I can't do stuff like that. It's too sweet. So she's making it, and I guess I was making a face. And whenever I do that, and you'd almost think that I would be smart enough to do this every time, but whenever I'm standing there watching her make a drink and I'm like, ugh, she like takes a little bit and gives it to me. So she gave me a little try, and I was like, I know what they taste.
She gave you a little taste there, Jim.
But I was like, I know what they taste like. Okay. So I sipped it. I was just like, it's too sweet. Jesus Christ. So
Quesos Cristo.
Then the woman who ordered it, who was surprisingly thin for someone who drinks these things.
Well, this could be her one indulgence.
Maybe, yeah. Well, she had multiples. That's what. So she walked by and she
hit the gym hard the next day.
She brought the glass and she set it up on the bar. And I said, "Oh, you're the one drinking those." And then we were talking about those, and then she mentioned Long Island iced teas. And then you hove into view, and you were like, "I'm Paul Adler. Here's my card. I'm with Old School, and you should go to our podcast." And that's why I thought she contacted you. You just shoved me out of the way, like, "Hi, I'm Paul Adler. I'm with Old School, and we have it's podcasting, but here's my Old School card." And you were doing that, and and I just I was like, "Okay, I'm just gonna go over here." But she was talking about Long Island iced teas.
Was it the older woman?
No. Well, she wasn't young, but she wasn't old.
No, there was a really.
No, not the one that took a picture of us.
Yeah, because there was a message.
Paula sent me that photo.
Oh, that's the message.
Okay.
How did Paula get the picture?
I don't know. I could have asked her,
It's
but
very
I didn't.
confusing.
I just remember this woman comes by and she wants to take a picture of you and
She was nice.
Yeah, you and Brian Quinn. And I'm stuck in the middle there, and she like lines up
Stuck in the middle with you.
She lines up the picture, and I'm like, I'm nobody. And she's like, that's fine. And like she takes the picture right after I said I'm nobody. But Paula sent the photo. I don't know where the hell she got it, but no, she was talking about Long Island iced teas, and you were like, we should do this. And I'm like, I am not going out. I'm thinking about it. I'm like, I'm not going to go buy vodka, tequila, gin, and all that other shit and find some like sour mix and like the 80 billion other things to make this. So I got some Chi-Chi's Long Island iced tea in these little teeny tiny cute little bottles. I might save this. I don't know what for. It'll probably just wind up in a box that I throw out 2 years from now, but it was a cute little bottle. But I remember going to Chi-Chi's along back when I was a bartender. This one guy and I,
They had that fried ice cream.
oh no,
I love that.
we used to go there. This guy and I, and every time we went, they'd be like, "Well, we're a little full right now. Can we take your name?" And he's like, "Rodriguez." I'm like, "We're gonna get kicked out if we keep doing that." But this was the same guy who did a show. He used to be a DJ down in like New Zealand and all over the place around here. I have to get him on here. He's got like the best radio voice I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
Like, he disgusts me, and he like can play like he plays a guitar by like he's just I don't never listen. I just know how to play.
You know Bob next door.
Yeah.
His son was a DJ in Atlanta.
Oh, I was a DJ in my living room, but there was a lot of nobody knows that but me. But anyway, but people in Chi-Chi's used to sell tons of these things, man. I used to make them as a bartender, and I never really tried.
Oh, I drank a lot of Long Island iced teas, but not from Chi-Chi's.
No, apparently I made really good ones. Like somebody came in, they ordered 2 Long Island iced teas, and I think their bill was like $8, and they gave me $30 and walked out.
Nice.
I was like, Jesus Christ.
And they got home and went, where the fuck? Oh,
dude, I went to a restaurant with the kid a couple of weeks ago, and the bill was the stupidest bill I've ever seen, like the way it came out on the ticket. And I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, I think I see what I owe here. And I'm trying to add the tip in, and I did the math wrong. Because the woman was talking to me, the kid was talking to me. I could barely read the ticket because it was all jacked up.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like all stressed out. Like, not like when we're down at Screwballs and we're half in the bag.
I can't even see
like,
when we're.
It's like that's the insidious.
That's
part.
when I have to.
The insidious part of a tavern.
How much do I have to tip? And I'm asking the waitress.
I don't even know. That's not even that. It's like they give you booze all night, and then they're like, "Okay, now I want you to do some basic math."
Basic math.
It's like a fucking test.
Where's my
man.
phone?
And I always freak out. Like, did I do it right?
Yeah.
But
yeah, I had to wake up the next morning.
This was the
like,
only time. As soon as I walked in the parking lot, I'm like, I did that wrong. Shit, I did that wrong.
Was it $100?
No. It was like an extra couple of bucks, but I was just pissed.
Yeah,
I was just so pissed. It wasn't like I cared about the money, but the math was wrong on the car.
It's the principle.
I walked out and she's like, "Fucking farmers," like I must have looked like an idiot. Like,
okay, you ready?
Yeah,
Saucy Jack.
My God, this is like.
See if we can get this.
It's sweet and super strong.
The moment's passed though. That's the sad part.
Nobody knows what the hell we're doing from 1 minute to the other. We don't know what we're doing.
Who wants to be a fucking 45-year-old rock and roller farting around in front of people less than half your age?
That is so true. Yeah.
Cranking out some kind of mediocre head-banging bullshit, that we forgot.
It's beneath us.
That's right.
Who wants to see
Absolutely
them?
right.
Not
we
me.
can take all those projects that we thought, we didn't have time
Oh,
for.
there's dozens. There's so many.
We didn't have
dozens of
time for them
projects.
because of TAP and bring them back
What
to
about-
life, maybe.
Do you remember what we were? Do you remember the
At the
project?
Luton Palace, we were
Yes.
talking about a rock musical based
That
on
guy's
life
Mr.
of Jack
Burns.
the Ripper.
Ripper, yeah.
Right.
Saucy Jack.
Saucy Jack.
Saucy
Now's
Jack.
the time to do
You're
that.
a naughty one. Saucy Jack. You're a haughty one. Saucy Jack. Right. It's a free.
So on the 28th, I
Yeah,
fully
it's
expect
always
you to be
free
singing
time. It's all
that.
the time is so
It's a
elastic.
gift.
When
It's
you're
a
doing the
gift
sound
of
check.
freedom.
I've always wanted to do a collection of my acoustic numbers with the London Philharmonic, as you know.
We're lucky. Yeah. I mean, people should.
Is that where Metallica got the idea?
I envy us.
Yeah.
I do.
Me too.
That very well could be
Jesus fucking
the
Christ.
origins of what you're referring to.
What's amazing is there is another British mockumentary about a heavy metal band
Mhm.
that came out a year before that.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, it was done by the guy, the Comedy Store in London in the 80s. They were the ones that The the young ones, right?
Yes.
They all came out of the Comedy Store. No, not that. And they used to do these things like the Comedy Store Presents, and one of it was a mockumentary about the band Bad News. And it's just like these total punters from like, North London, and like the documentary crew is going to like, with the one guy to the other guy's house. And he's like, hey Niles. And he's like, no, my name's Vim. And it's like Adrian Edmondson, the guy that was Vivian.
Oh,
he was Vim Fuego.
Vim Fuego.
Yeah, which I used to tell people was my name when we went out when I was in college.
See, I always just said, I'm Frank.
Oh, dude, why? We used to walk around like, I don't even know why. I guess it was a thing back when kids went out. We were walking around Walker Field looking for girls, and one night we actually found them.
Walker Field.
Yeah, there used to be parties around Walker Field.
Oh, okay.
So we ran into these girls, and one of them was one I knew from school, and I was like, oh, yeah, I have a kind of crush on her. So she's like, what are your names? And as I started out my mouth, this idiot that was there is like, Bill, Jeff,
Mutt.
And then he went to Father Fisher, and he's like, Roscoe. And Fisher's like, goo, goo, goo. And I'm horrified because the one chick knows who I am. I'm like, shit.
She's like, access denied.
Yeah, pretty much. But I don't know why the hell we're giving, like, why are we giving out? Are we going to steal their shit? What are we doing? Why are we giving out?
I don't know what you were doing.
I don't know. I was just going to go. I'm Jim. I went to school with you. Remember?
The only stuff I ever did like that was the year after. So I went to senior week. The year after I graduated, we went back for senior week again.
Yeah.
Just because. And here we're like college guys.
Oh dear God. Yeah.
But we decided that we weren't going to do that. So we just decided to be like a rock band because we had long hair at this point.
Yeah.
So I'm sniffing all night. I got a thing going on.
Yeah, cocaine, man.
So I spoke with a British accent the entire time we were down there.
Your British accent.
My British accent. Hello.
Yeah.
All right. And I told everybody my name was Bruce. I'm like, what's your last name? Dickinson.
Oh, dear.
And people, it was just a weird week.
Well, the guy was telling you.
Hello. What's going on over here?
My friend Ted, when we used to go places, he would do shit like, he would be like, all right, tonight I'm Australian. Be like, what's your name? He's like, Digger Jones. And like the whole night he would be Australian.
Digger Jones.
Yeah. And it's like, like, it's my friend. This is my friend Digger. Hey, good day. I'm Digger. How are you? God damn it. And who are you? I'm like, I'm Jim. I'm from King of Prussia.
I would go on these rants about stage crews and.
Oh, you want one of the mustaches?
No.
Okay.
We had a good time though. Because there was no pressure to be like, I don't know. It was different the first year we were
should
there.
do it. We should go down like Sea Isle and say we're scouting a film location.
They'd say, look, these two old
not we're going to be in the
guys.
Film. We're
Like, no,
location.
they're making a porno or something.
Yeah, right. Wait, where is that?
I'm
page?
a talent agent.
We're doing a porno.
Can I see your talent?
We're doing the Golden Shower Girls.
Now I just got a vision of those people.
Yeah, that's why I said it. Yeah, that was the whole point. To be as gross as humanly possible.
Yeah, that's not hot.
Yeah, that's pretty grim.
So we got a week from now is the 28th for the old school show. Yeah.
Yep.
That's going to be fun.
Trying to get a little reunion together of people I grew up in my neighborhood with. So far it's me and Father Fisher. And if that's
that's a reunion. Two is a quorum.
No, that's not even a quorum. And if that's the case,
it is in my world.
Bree's like, well, if that's all, I'm not even going. God, I'm hanging around with you two idiots. But yeah, hopefully we get a couple of people to go. We'll see. If not, we'll just sit in the back and put all the band shit on the table again.
Yeah. Oh, we made a hell of a swag table this past week.
I saw that. It was really nice.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put an order in. I have to, in fact, thanks for the reminder. I have to send Mike something right now.
Gotcha.
I almost forgot. I got to send him some logos.
Oh, are you doing like different
We're going to get some new t-shirts because we did the inventory and I was like, we got nothing.
We got a shit ton the other day on the table.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, that was
That was
everything.
it.
That was the load. Okay.
It was an unloaded load.
Yeah. Either way, it's kind of gross.
Yeah.
But the hell is this thing? Oh. How was I babbling?
Because
about?
that whole thing is coming up quick.
What? The M3?
The M3
Yeah,
thing.
you got to get that shit together.
It's that's really right around the corner.
It's,
So I
is it in May this month?
it is.
This
It's
year?
the first weekend in May, and
because it's supposed to be that's
like,
one of the M's.
I don't really even, this is going to sound funny. I'm not really caring about the concert other than like the day drinking.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm enjoying, we went to the
celebrity.
We went to the after parties last year.
That's the fun part, just being in the
Fuck, I can't wait for that.
Yeah.
I cannot wait for that. That's kind of how I got the band. Between that and my good friend Earl.
Yeah.
We brokered a deal with this guy Dave Dillman so we could get Old School on that party, that show that's going on that we're playing at. So that's going to be interesting. Trying to find the t-shirt logos here so I can send these to him.
Are you changing them up, or are you just getting the same ones?
Same old.
That's cool.
You know me.
Well, if you run into Mr. Manichetti, tell him I'm still waiting for my case of wine.
They're not playing.
Damn it to hell!
Look up the lineup this year.
Let's see.
It's. I mean, I think it's Styx is playing. I don't know what that is.
I think they are. Yeah.
I don't know what that's to do with the '80s, but I mean, no,
they were around in the '80s.
I mean, '80s hair metal.
Well, Styx was popular.
But they've changed it up a little bit.
So yeah, Styx, Extreme, Kicks.
Well, Extreme is the talk of the town right now because of the new song Rise. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's out of control.
And Kicks is just, they're like always there.
They're a staple.
Yeah, they're from Maryland. So Warrant, Great White, Winger, Stephen Adler.
I'm looking forward to seeing Winger.
Slaughter. Yeah.
Slaughter's always great because of the drummer.
Why does Lita Ford have no photo?
You know who the drummer is, right?
It's Winger now? No.
And Slaughter.
Oh, Slaughter? No.
That's that guy that does all the crazy shit and hits the drums with his feet.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he was fucking nuts.
He's nuts.
Oh, a version of Quiet Riot's going to be there. What the hell is Riley's LA Guns?
Some guy who was
in
the
LA
band.
Guns.
Yeah.
Okay, Heaven's Edge. Oh, Heaven's Edge is actually going to be there.
They are?
Yeah.
Oh, they weren't earlier. Oh, that's cool.
There you go. You can hang out with them.
That's not. Well, I hung out with some of those guys last year.
Oh my God, Dixon's looking.
Well, it's like not even.
Yeah. Okay. We'll just go. Oh, Firehouse. Cool.
That Riley's LA Guns. That Steve Riley's LA Guns?
Yeah, Steve Riley. Yeah.
What the Mike Tramp of White Lion? What the hell is that?
It's the lead singer from White Lion.
With what? Just some backup band?
Well, Vito Brada's not coming.
No.
Vito doesn't do anything anymore.
So Brittany Fox is going to be there. Is she there? Sorry. Were they there before? I'm thinking of Samantha Fox. Were they there before?
Don't recall.
This is the first time I recall them being there.
In music news,
mm-hmm.
There's a rumor, not a rumor. One of the guys from Brittany Fox was saying that they may have a reunion of the original band next year with Dizzy Dean. I don't know if you know the band at all, but they're all Philly guys, you know. And they may be getting back together next year and doing some shows. So that's kind of cool because I did some shows. We Instinct played in the same bill as those guys back in the day.
And they're nice guys. I mean, I remember we went to see their show.
Super
nice.
Was that, TLA? Super nice guys.
And they remember when they mentioned the Shake Man show and we just went,
yes. Yeah. That's cool.
Who the hell is Count 77? I've never heard of them.
It's the guy from that Counting Cars guy. Are you in the right year?
I think so.
He was there last year too.
Oh, I've never heard of that.
Ed likes him.
Yeah, why does Lita Ford have no photo?
Well, she's probably getting some touch up or something.
She was actually extraordinarily nice. We when we were down there, was it the last time we were down? Or maybe the first time.
Don't tell me we met her because I don't remember.
We didn't meet her. You went off somewhere. And Nancy and I were sitting on a bench outside of her little
meet
kiosk thing.
Well,
she was like doing a meet and greet, a signing. And
okay.
stuff, and people were lined up, and we were just sitting across from it on
Watching
the bench. She was so goddamn nice, like ridiculously nice to everybody. And the funny thing is, like, I was never into Lita Ford. Like, I have a friend, his wife looks like Lita Ford. He had pictures of Lita Ford. Like, everything, he was in love with Lita Ford. And I remember.
So he married her likeness.
Yeah. When I was a teenager, man, I just remember like going, she looks like an old lady. Now I see her, I'm like, okay, she's very pretty. Yeah, because she grew into it. You know, she still looks the fucking same. And she's like, what, 70?
I don't know what she is. You can look her up, but
I ain't looking her up. I ain't doing
Is
anything.
that good? I don't. Is that?
Well, it's fun. Well, it's got is that an outline?
Well, they could fix that, I guess.
I would remove that, or you're going to have a red and white outline on it.
Oh God. Everything's difficult.
Well, if you do it on the fly, yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty fly for a white guy.
Gotcha. I remember that song came out, and a friend of mine, when I was working at TV Guide, liked it. And I was like, I'm surprised you like that. And he's like, why? I'm like, well, you're black. He's like, fuck you.
Fuck you, Jim.
Hey, fuck you, man. But
I had a T-shirt logo. I had it made up. I can't find the file. That's the problem.
Huh. You should just get one of the shower curtains made off of.
I would love to do that. That'd be great.
I was gonna do that one day and just like bring it to a show and just drape it over myself and run around the place. But
be a long tail.
Well, then I think people just go, look how sad he is. Look at him,
loser.
All right, have another one.
I'll find it. It's in here somewhere. I found the punk scratch, but I can't find the.
What the hell's the punk scratch?
Punk scratch is. I don't even know if it's going to work, but it's this one.
The Dianetics one.
Yeah, I like that. It does look like Dianetics.
Yeah, it looks like you swiped the Dianetics logo.
That's what we're known for now. But I can't find it. I
didn't even know what that was. I remember I was house sitting for my boss when I was 19, and she had the book Dianetics. I'm like, oh, I guess she's into self-help. And I never realized I didn't know it was Scientology at the time.
Mm-hmm. I think it's just the banner. I'm not sure.
Oh, fuck. Doc vanished. God damn it, Doc. How dare you?
Yeah, we wanted to hear those guys.
Well, he's probably going home. Walking
this
back
is probably it. Nope.
That's the American version. I would say I have it, but I think it's on another computer. I don't know that I saved the. You sent me the logo once.
I
it
like
was like
that a lot.
Gymongous. Yeah, that's it. That's perfect.
That's a JPEG though. I need a.
So convert it to what, a PNG?
No, I need a PDF.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, who the hell uses PDFs to make shirts?
Well, I just assume.
I use PNGs because you can make the background transparent. Because that's what kind of dorks we are.
It's pretty good resolution. So let's see.
Isn't a PDF vector graphics?
I don't know.
All right.
Copy. No.
The hell do you do for a living?
I make sure artwork is printable.
Gotcha.
Big difference.
Lies.
I've lived a lie for 30 years. Made a good living doing it, thank God.
Man. Well, who the hell's out there listening? We got nobody but Bree on Podbean.
We have one listener on Facebook.
We do?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's something. So, I'll do a shout out to Paula because
Denise Greger said she'd throw us a party.
She's going to throw you a party. It's your birthday.
I could throw you a few third party.
Okay. Yeah.
I think I'm reading that right.
Throw you a few third party. Yeah.
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 Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gesundheit.
Yep. There we go. There. That's it. Must have been that jalapeno
Just
pepper.
logo PDF, just logo PNG. There they are. I knew they were in here somewhere.
Sorry, I had to drink
Need
that.
to select both. Open. Loading.
So by the way,
it doesn't have.
it was
doesn't-
also
it doesn't
recently
have www.oldschoolrocksphilly.com. Do I need that?
maybe it's on my shirt.
Fucking hell!
By the way, Doc's already gone, but I just wanted to say shout out to Candace for her. She just had a birthday.
Oh, it was the same day as mine.
Yeah.
Happy
Seen that.
birthday!
Happy
Candace.
birthday, Candace. When she comes out to the next show, if it's within the next, I'll give her 90 days. Buy her a drink or something. Wait, no, I can't.
No, I don't think you can.
God damn it! Stop getting pregnant. It's hard to buy you drinks if you get pregnant. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. What else? What do we got? What the hell is that? I had notes. Now I can't find them. What the hell is going on here? Oh, there they are. Oh, that's horrible. Okay. So I got to ask you: did you ever play urinal bingo at Screwballs?
For sure, I never did that. I
Really?
don't even know what the fuck that is.
You know the cheerleader photo at the top?
Okay.
It's split into two groups.
Yeah.
So you go through the right side. You go yes or no. Yeah, which between the first two, which one? And the next one, and the next one, and you there's the winner on the left. And then you do it on the right side, and you pick the winner on the right, and you decide. Then you go to the playoffs.
Okay.
So I guess you're going to do it next time. That's why I wanted to mention it.
I've been looking at that.
I wanted to
that
ruin your whole urinal
picture
experience.
that's faded so bad.
Yeah, I know. It's weird because like I told you, the one cheerleader, I think I don't even know. I'm just going to guess right side top left hand corner. I used to work with her.
Okay.
She's an accountant. She's insanely brilliant. It's crazy.
Well, you can be beautiful and brilliant at the same time.
I know.
You can be dreadfully ugly.
I was
brilliant.
young. I didn't know. I was just shocked. I was shocked to find out. I knew her as an accountant, and be in meetings, and she'd be rattling all this stuff off about accounting software and shit. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, man!
No, not Jesus.
Wow,
brilliance. Hey,
no.
Did you know that Wasp is coming?
I heard the song. They mentioned it in that.
They're coming to Philly.
Oh yes, I knew about that.
I think I might want to go. I want to talk to my son about that. It's on a Wednesday night.
Oof.
They're coming to the.
Wait a minute.
What?
Do you work? You go into the office on Thursday?
I do.
That's
fine. I'll figure something out.
What time do they start?
I don't know. I don't know what. Let's see what it says. I don't know. Wednesday, August 30th.
Time. Why does that keep popping up on your screen?
Health advisory? I don't know. $40 a ticket.
That's not bad.
I don't know. It seems kind of high for general admission at the Fillmore.
I don't know, man. I've seen shit bands. It's like 150 or 120.
Yeah, usually you have a seat, right?
Yeah, but I mean, I don't give a shit about that. It's just still, man. It's you go to M3 for less than that.
I mean, it's going to be just Blackie and company.
Yeah. Think they're going to play the song?
Yes, they are. He went back to playing it, I heard.
That's right. They weren't playing that for a while.
Yeah, well, he's born
Didn't
again.
he get all Christian and shit?
Yeah, he got all born again.
What the hell? Why would you do that?
Because maybe he found God.
No, the only people that find God are people that they've just fucked up so much they have
Maybe
no
he
other
fucked
choice.
up. I don't know.
God damn it!
I don't ask him. I don't.
Too many family members who did that. It makes me nauseous.
I just mind my own business.
Yeah, I got to start doing that.
Stop calling the police, Jim.
Never doing the right thing again.
It bites you in the ass.
Swear to God, I'm never doing the right thing.
I told you my story when I was little.
I love cops, but that is the last fucking time I ever tell them
I told
shit.
you my story.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Officer, you tell them I said, okay.
Yep.
That didn't work out so well for you.
Well, I told you the one about the guy when I was in college. I was a bartender. I came in on a Saturday. I didn't work Saturdays, and it was like my one night off on the weekend. And I just came in because my girlfriend worked there, and like everybody I hung out with was there. And I just came in and say, "Hey, what are you guys doing? When are you guys done work? What are we gonna do?" And my boss is like, "Hey, dishwasher didn't show up."
No, come on your birthday?
No, it wasn't my birthday.
Oh,
it was just my day off. And his dishwasher didn't show up. If can you come in and do this? And I did like every job at the restaurant at one point or another. He's like, and the highest I made was if I was cooking. So he's like, I'll give you, kitchen wages. And I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll do it. No worries. So the guy shows up and he's like, all right, fucker's here. You're in charge. You tell him what to do. I'm like, thanks for the power. So
scrub that fork.
Hand me that rack so I might put it in the dishwasher. So like, whatever. We're
squeegee the floor.
We're talking. He's got the bandages around his wrists. And
he's a rough weekend.
I was like, what happened to you? And he's like, I tried to kill myself. I'm like, I'm sorry, what? He's going, a woman left me and I tried to kill myself. I'm like, God damn it.
Did you take him to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie afterward?
No. I actually liked him. But so I go over to my girlfriend and I give her this gigantic hug.
Did she live on the hill?
No. And she's just like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I whisper in her, I'm like, tell Carl to call me in the back office right away. Do it right now. So my boss comes over. Hey, can I see you in the office? Yeah. Walk back. He's like, what's up? I'm like, he tried to kill himself, man. I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
What? And I told him the story. I'm like, I don't know what to do. I mean, I feel bad.
Should I leave?
So, do I just fucking leave?
Should I be nice to him?
Give a shit? Do I just set him on fire? What do I do? And so he's like, well, let me call someone. So they call whatever, like service. So they send 2 detectives over.
Oh boy.
So the 2 detectives call me.
You're the bad guy.
No, well, not yet. Give it time. They call me over and they're like, what's going on? I tell them the story. So they come in and lead him out in handcuffs.
Come on.
Yeah. And I'm just like,
as a mother, what the? I told you my shit was fucked up.
So I keep doing dishes till the end of the night.
Oh my God.
Go out to the bar with everybody and like whatever. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I didn't. I had to go follow the fucking detectives over to building fucking 50 at Norristown State. Now, I didn't know it was building 50, but I'm on Facebook, so I know now. So I had to go over there and they took me inside. It is like every goddamn horror movie you've ever seen of a mental
saved his life.
Everybody is in there.
Maybe you saved his life.
Give me a minute. People are screaming in there. All you hear is like the babbling of the insane screaming all over the place.
Then he wanted to kill himself for real.
I'm in this fucking room. I swear to God, it looks like somebody's basement. And it's like lit by candles. I'm like, are you fucking kidding? I mean, Frankenstein's fucking laboratory. They leave me in there for like half an hour. They come in. They're like, can you write down what happened? I'm like, Jesus Christ. So I write the statement and I wait and they come in. I'm like, can I fucking leave? This is horrifying.
I have dishes to wash.
So I bail. They're all at the bar already. I just go over. I'm like, give me 9 of these.
So you know how they say no good deed goes unpunished, Jim?
Oh, it got punished. So then I get a call. Yes, Mr. Barrett, you have to show up at a hearing for his competency.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, oh, come on. Fine. So I have to, I have to blow off school. I've got to go down to the fucking nut house again. And I'm waiting in this room to go in and do what I got to do.
Mm-hmm.
They bring the dude into the room. And they're like, okay, Mr. Perry, he's decided he has agreed to become an outpatient. So we're going to release him on his own recognizance. Can you drive him home?
Oh my God.
And I'm like, sure. And in my head, I'm thinking, are you fucking kidding me? So we get in my car.
Oh yeah.
And there's this, hulking monster next to me. We're driving, and I'm like, yeah, where do you live? And he tells me. I'm like, okay. So I'm driving him. And I was like, so,
how was it?
How'd they find out? Oh, they told me you told them. Well, shit. Okay. Dropped him off. I'll see you at work. And I drove away like, what the fuck was that? All right, so I go home, drink all my dad's liquor. And I'm freaking out. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. Fucking, why'd they do that? Okay, never mind. It's like a week later, going to work. My boss calls me back. This is the general manager of the restaurant. She's like, Jim, can you come in the back for a minute? I'm like, yeah, what's up? Wait, let me punch in. Now I'm getting paid. What's up? She's like, the police are here. Okay. There are a couple of police officers and they're undercover. I'm like, is that what that 6 foot tall, ugly ass lady was out there?
No, that was a man.
No, it was. It was a guy dressed as a woman standing in the court. And she's like, yeah, there's cops all over the fucking place. So I'm like, what's going on? And she's like, well, you know, Mike. And I'm like, yeah. Well, when you had him committed,
oh no,
they found out he committed a very violent crime, robbery, nightmare, assault thing. And he's got a warrant out for his arrest.
Sorry, Jim.
So 19-year-old Jim's sitting there going, super
duper.
This
is great.
What are my responsibilities now? And she's like, I don't know, but when he comes in, they're going to grab him. And I was like, are you kidding me?
I'll be like, I'm going home.
And I'm thinking like, fuck this, I'm going home. And I look up and he's right there and I hear the time clock go bunk. And he's like, hey, how you guys doing? And we're like,
yo, man, what's going on?
And 3 cops apparate out of nothingness and just jump on him and shove his face into a slop sink on the floor. I mean, honest to God, the cop put a goddamn gun to his head and screamed, freeze, motherfucker. And they're like, boot on the head, 45 up against his fucking skull. And this woman is like digging her nails into my body. She's so scared. And they take him away. And I'm like, I'm fucked. So that was the first time. But yeah, I this whole thing, I felt really bad. Like I know Bree's like freaked out but this guy, luckily he's really nuts and he's lazy as fuck. So no worries. And he hasn't committed any heinous crimes or anything. He's just off his meds. But I'm done, man. I'm done with that shit. You can't like do the right thing and just like be anonymous. Apparently they just have to be like, oh, this is
a great way to go out of the show this week.
This is upsetting to you. Yeah, who the fuck dined me out? Oh, that was Jim. Wait, here's his address.
He lives over here.
Yeah. Do you want his social security number and his mother's maiden name? We have that. We can give it to you. So yeah. I love you, cops, but fuck you. You're on your own. Ugh. Is that from like The Omen? What the fuck was that?
Anonymous, the Illuminati.
Oh, okay. Oh my God. Yeah. So I don't care now.
This is what you need. You expect us. You need to get involved with these guys. They'll take care of it for you.
Yeah. Were they going to use a Moog synthesizer to bore people to death? What? Oh, dear God. Don't play that. My kid used to scream about those when she was younger.
Well, that's it, man.
That is it.
Yeah. Time to go out and watch more TV shows with my wife.
I don't know about you, but I have to pee.
Okay. Thanks for sharing.
Okay, just saying.
So this weekend I'll be hanging out with Mike Calmia and his woman.
Oh my God,
Stephanie
dude.
Sky. What?
Partner.
Whatever.
His woman? What the hell?
His woman.
Christ.
Their band Midhaven is playing at the Rusty Nail in Ardmore, and I'll probably be running the board and helping out because
drinking
Friday night. I didn't have anything else to do, so I'm going.
And I'm not reliable enough, so
it's up to you, man.
No, I'm just saying. I didn't show up. I didn't show up.
No, you didn't.
Had shit
It's
to
all
do.
right. I was like, I'm here to give Jim a ride home.
Oh, please.
I did say that in the bar.
You piece of shit.
God. I see he stood me up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That makes us look way less gay.
Whatever.
Well, Doc's in and out and in and out. Well, thank you for being here, though, Doc. Thank you, Bree. Thank you, Paula. Thank you, John Michael. Thank you, Pat.
Thanks for all the birthday wishes.
Thank you for all the folks on Facebook. Unfortunately, I'm on the Podbean app, so I have to watch over here.
There was 3.
So thank you guys.
We're going in the right direction.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So, I mean, guess there's no. Oh, well, let me think. Is it coming up this week? Yeah, sure. Tomorrow night, 9:00, Monco Radio, my daughter's show, the Cat Call. I think she's doing it. Who knows? She may not. She might. Who knows? It's a mystery. But it was a lot of fun. She did a big tribute to Joan Jett last week. And it was actually pretty cool. So tune in. Just Google MoncoRadio.com. That's all I can tell you. And watch it there or watch it on the, I don't know, their apps. Just go to the page, MoncoRadio.com, or just really Google Monco Radio. It's easier that way. Trust me. That's it. So, and we will see you next week, Tuesday at 7:30.
Yeah, man.
There we go. All right.
Have a good week.
Behave or not. And if you don't, please let us know about it next week. So, vaya con los baños. Word.